The prospects of Mexico City's nemesis are very different. America coach Santiago Solari knows that if he fails to win the Liga MX title this season, it could be his last. América and UNAM provided fans with a thrilling playoff series last season, with the heavy underdogs knocking out the #1 seed in stunning fashion. While America trudged off the Estadio Azteca pitch in shame, the Pumas' celebration was short-lived and they were sent home by eventual champions Atlas a week later. Nearly 6 weeks later, the two Mexico City rivals are preparing for the Clausura 2022 season with very different expectations. While America coach Santiago Solari knows his time as Aguilas boss might come to an end if he doesn't win a title, Andrés Lillini and Pumas Nation anticipate another long slog that could end before the postseason. Liga MX title or bust for Aguilas América ran away with the Liga MX regular season title last season, but that didn't matter one bit to 11th-seeded UNAM, who overwhelmed the Aguilas at Fortress Azteca. And as Liga MX fans know too well, any season without a trophy is considered a failure at América. Aguilas ownership quickly compiled a list of expendable players. The front office rapidly went to work identifying available playmakers within Liga MX and soon were outbidding Cruz Azul. For Santos Laguna star Diego Valdés, the 27-year-old Chilean midfielder will be called upon to direct the Aguilas offense from the middle of the pitch, while making better use of the team's wingers. Los Azul Cremas are still looking for help on the wings and, now that Brian Ocampo is negotiating a new contract with his club, their recruiters are taking a close look at Ivan Alejo, a 26-year-old Spaniard play with Cadiz. The club has until February 5th to finalize its roster, but Coach Solari knows the sooner they bring in a player, the quicker he'll be able to contribute, or at least that's the mantra in Coapa. Defensive midfielder Jonathan Dos Santos is the only other acquisition the Aguilas have made thus far. The Team Mexico star, now 31, has never played in Liga MX before, starting alongside his brother Gio in Barcelona's famed La Masia Academy. Since then, Jona has played in La Villarreal and most recently with LA Galaxy. America opens its Liga MX season on Friday and Coach Solari has already said that neither Valdés nor Dos Santos will be on the club's game day roster. Pumas standing pat -1 key player UNAM was in 17th place and contemplating a long winter, when suddenly the Pumas roared to life, going 4-1-1 down the stretch before winning a wildcard game on the road to set up a Clásico Capitalino in the quarterfinal. The Pumas had been awful for most of the Apertura 2021. A dormant offense playing in front of a shaky defense weakened by the injury absence of star goalie Alfredo Talavera. Financial issues sent their wage bill down, shutting the club out of the transfer market. When the quantity and quality of long relied upon academy players declined as well, Los Oriazules resigned themselves to a middle-of-the-table finish. The terrible start suddenly made the playoffs a pipe dream, but then the midfield pairing of Eric Lira and Leo López, both academy products, sparked a revival and the Pumas found themselves facing hated rivals America in the Liga MX quarterfinals. Mozo and Washington Corozo played the game of their lives while Lira and López reigned supreme in the middle of the pitch, and UNAM won at Estadio Azteca for the first time in 6 years. Pumas' pride was restored. The comedown against Atlas in the semifinals was difficult to take, perhaps, but the Clausura 2022 seems likely to produce more aggravation as the front office announced this week that they had no money available to bring in fresh faces. The only roster addition expected is Omar Islas, who was to be promoted from the club's second division team, Pumas Tabasco. That's a problem because the club was forced to sell the 21-year-old Lira to Cruz Azul to help cover costs, and the academy is not expected to contribute any stars this season. Next, Chivas telenovela renewed for another season. The Pumas were set to kick off the new season on Sunday against Toluca, but the game has been pushed back a day after 11 members of the Diablos tested positive for the coronavirus. The visiting Diablos will be aiming to avenge the November 21st wildcard loss to the Pumas, who clawed their way to a 2-1 win at La Bombonera, setting up the memorable quarterfinals showdown against America.